week. Happy New Week. How are we doing? I hope our week is going on great. Okay, it's a new week, and we are almost ending September to enter October. You see, successful number one. A lot of people, when they enter number one, they begin to fear. We will see 2024 in Jesus' name. Amen. So we're all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. This evening, like we advertised, we're going to be looking at menopausal sleep disorder. What are the natural solutions to menopausal sleep disorder? That's what we're going to be looking at today. Natural solutions to menopausal sleep disorder. We're all highly welcome. If you've joined me live, kindly share, kindly greet so I can welcome you to this evening's broadcast. Welcome to every one of us. If you join me live, you can greet so I can welcome you. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to every one of us. And make sure you share, okay? There's love in sharing. So let's share to our friends, share to our colleagues at work, share to our relations, everywhere. Let's just share so that people can join us during this evening's broadcast as we look at menopausal sleep disorder. What are the natural remedies? What do you even, because you need to even understand what it is before you begin to talk about what are the remedies. Some people don't know what they are going through. Okay, so you need to have that knowledge. Okay, remember that if you have your specialized knowledge on this topic we are talking about, then that's when they will say that knowledge is power. Are you sleeping well? Do you know someone who is not sleeping well? Or do you wake up, you're tired? You wake up, you're really, really tired. You wonder if you have really slept. Okay? Or you wake up in the middle of the night, you can't sleep off again. Or you're having some bad dreams that will not let you sleep well. Or, you wake up and you sleep off and you just sleep for 2 hours. After that, no more sleep till daybreak. All these are some of the symptoms of sleep disorder that we're going to be looking at today and looking at their natural remedies. Okay, so share. If you've not started sharing, invite someone. Make sure you're live with us today so we can handle this topic, and make sure that you also share it to groups where you belong to, okay? So that people can have rest, people can actually have that support that they need. A lot of people go through sleep disorder and they really don't know why, and they don't know what to do about it. And they are just out there not feeling anything. Who is live with us? Who has greeted? So I can greet you. And then, hello, Alba Ruth, you're welcome. Chinbuzo Adachuku, you're welcome. We are all highly welcome to this evening's broadcast. Thank you for joining me, Chibuzo and Ruth. Ruth is one of my global influencers. How are you? How is Enugu State? Today is sit at home. We pray that this sit at home will end, though, because even me, the places I have others today, they can't go. We have to wait until tomorrow. God will help us in Enugu State. So, if we're talking about sleep disorder, it's one of the main symptoms of menopause. Okay, there are many possible causes of sleep disorder, but many times when people are getting to menopausal stage, getting to menopausal age, premenopausal age, menopause and postmenopausal age, sleep disorder is one of the main symptoms that anyone will talk about. Sometimes it's because of postmenopausal issue, including vasomotor symptoms, okay? When we talk about vasomotor symptoms like night sweats, like hot flushes, okay, like cold flushes, okay, and then ovarian hormone changes that happen is also part of the symptoms. And then also when you have restless leg syndrome or periodic leg movement syndrome, all these are some of the things. When you have a periodic leg movement syndrome, sometimes you just find your leg shake, and you're wondering, as if you want to jump and things like that. And sometimes when such things happens to you, just wake up, okay? Or people who have restless leg syndrome, they always, their legs are not in one place, their legs are also always having issue. Or those who have this obstructive sleep apnea, there are some people who have some things in their nose, some growth in their nose that they make them not to breathe very well. Okay, so all these are some of the disorders that postmenopausal women and menopausal women will have. So today we're going to be discussing the relationship between menopause and sleep disorder. what's the relationship between menopause and sleep disorder. Hello, welcome, Mbosowo Otegeri. Good evening. You're welcome to this evening's broadcast. Thank you for joining me. And for those of us all who have joined me, let's great. And there's something super I'm going to announce within the course of this broadcast. Just stay tuned and make sure you hear it. Okay, so sleep is actually composed of rapid eye movement, which they call REM sleep, and this is characterized by rapid eye movement and decreased muscle tone during sleep. Okay, and then there is a second type of sleep, which is the non-rapid eye movement sleep. Okay, normally sleep level repeats at a cycle of about 90 to 120 minutes between the REM, the rapid eye movement, and the non-rapid eye movement sleep, and it occurs like 5 cycles every night. Okay, so you have between 90 minutes to 120 minutes between rapid eye movement and non-rapid eye movement, and you have this cycle up to like 5 times per night. So when you have rapid eye movement, it accounts to like 20 to 25% of the total sleep that you have. And then the non-rapid eye movement accounts for like 75 to 80% of the sleep you have. So sleep is actually controlled by two ways: the homeostatic process and the circadian process. Okay, so the longer people stay awake, the more they sleep. And the desire for sleep is one of the automatically controlled homeostatic process, and it depends on the amount of prior wakefulness that you had. Okay, so the circadian process is regulated by the endogenous circadian pacemaker. Okay, so these are all jargons that when you talk about science of sleep. So complex interactions among neurotransmitters and interconnected neurons promote or suppress sleep and wakefulness. Okay, so like insomnia and fatigue are the most common symptoms of postmenopausal women. Lack sleep disorder, not sleeping very well, not sleeping very long, and then because you don't sleep very well, your body is not rested, your organs are not rested, your system not rested, your body did not have enough time to heal itself, to rebuild itself, so you wake up in the morning and you're fatigued. Okay, so the definition of menopause refers to that period, like I told us, when you have stayed for 12 consecutive months and you have not seen your period. That's when you're set to have entered menopause period. So, but changes in hormone begin to occur 7 to 10 years before you enter that menopause, which is the perimenopausal stage. And this leads to a decrease in your estrogen, and and then also increase in your follicle stimulating hormone. Okay, so all these changes in the chemicals in our system would cause that sleep disorder. Women actually who undergo physical and physiological changes at this period, we all go through, like I always tell us, physical changes. Our body sizes will change, our body system will change. You find some women having some shape that they didn't even want to have. All right, and also have some psychological changes like mood swings, anxiety, stress, forgetfulness, and sexual dysfunction. And many women especially complain of sleep disorder during this time. So all these changes during our hormonal menopausal time are the changes that will cause sleep disorder to also come. In fact, there was a study that was done by Women's Health, in America, and they found out that the prevalence of sleep disorder increases with age. The prevalence of sleep disorder is variable, ranging from 16 to 42% in perimenopausal women, and then it now increases to 39 to 47% in perimenopausal women. So 16 to 42 in premenopausal women, 39 to 47 in perimenopausal women, and then 35 to 60 in postmenopausal women. And symptoms of sleep disorder that many menopausal women have is they complain about is difficulty falling asleep, frequent wakening in the night, and early morning wakening. I can remember one woman that told me that her sleep starts around around 9, 10, and that by 2, 3 a.m. the sleep is gone. Oh. She will be awake. Can you imagine? Somebody will now be awake from that 3 a.m., 2 a.m. till the next 11 p.m. That's the person will die. I know for some people they don't even have the time to sleep again during the day. And I know another woman who complained. She said, "Wait, oh, my own sleep happens in the sitting room." She says when others are there and they are all talking, she will just find out that she's sleeping off. But once she goes to lie down on her bed, sleep will just go like that. So we have different women with different symptoms, with different ways it happens to them. But of course, just know that if you're having early falling difficulty falling asleep, frequent awakening in the night, and early morning wake up, then you're having sleep disorder. So the etiology of sleep disorder in menopausal women is not really very clear. Just like even other menopause symptoms are not very clear. They've not really done so much studies about it, so they are still going on with other studies. But some of these factors and causes or risk factors of sleep disorder would be aging itself. Okay, we talk about aging itself. We talk about vasomotor symptoms, which I have already mentioned before, like night sweats, um, hot flushes and things like that. And again, sometimes depression. So, a lot of people go through depression during menopause. So, and as they're going through depression, then they are lacking sleep. So, some of these symptoms are work in a circular motion. Okay. So you go from one to the other. Anxiety also is part of it. When you're many women at this age are taking care of their aged mommies, their parents. They are talking about their children. Has this one married? Will this one marry? Will this one get job? So a lot of us at this period, we are having a lot of things to be anxious about. But I want to tell us that be not anxious for anything, because you just ask yourself, all those anxiety, all those worries that you're having, how many problems have they solved for you? They cannot solve any problem for you. So worrying, being anxious, disturbing yourself is not going to solve any problem for you. But if you take real action concerning it, if you bulldoze that situation and take an action about it, so that when you want to sleep, you sleep like a baby, you wake up and you face up that action, that you're not going to allow that depression to be the thing worrying you. And again, sometimes some medical conditions can actually cause sleeplessness, like people who, and also anxiety, also people who have some chronic issues, chronic problems they are going through, it gets them anxious and they can't sleep. And again, also, like people who have cardiovascular issues, those who have endocrine diseases, and those who have psychosocial life issues that is disturbing them. Sometimes it actually makes them not to sleep very, very well. But let's even look at it. Let's just look at what is menopause. What is menopause doing to sleep? Okay, how is menopause related to sleep disorder? Number one, the first relationship is the vasomotor symptoms. Now, vasomotor symptoms for perimenopause and postmenopausal women have been reported to be one of the causes of sleep disorder. Vasomotor symptoms are the most common menopausal symptoms that we have in up to 75 to 85% of women in menopause and postmenopause, okay? Like hot flushes. Hot flushes is a sudden sense of body heat or redness around your face, your neck, and then you sweat. Just find out that maybe within a few minutes you're sweating so profusely. You're wondering, and many people around you will not be sweating, okay? And then most of them, these hot flushes will last from 1 to 2 years, and sometimes it lasts up to 10 years if you don't do anything about it. So there are evidence actually that these symptoms, hot flushes, night sweats and cold sweat, night and cold, when you're feeling hot, and then very soon you cover you put on the AC or you put on the fan, you find out you're feeling cold, you cover yourself, then you find out you're feeling hot again. Okay, these are actually caused by hormonal estrogen withdrawal from our system at this period. Remember, when you're going through your hormonal postmenopausal season, you have your estrogen is dropping. Then another thing, a relationship again that you have between menopause and sleep disorder is hormone change. Okay, the change and the erratic nature of your estrogen and progesterone. Now, your ovarian hormones have been reported to affect sleep disorder. Progesterone, has both sedative and anxiolytic features, your progesterone. And then your progesterone also stimulates the production of your non-REM sleep, which is also associated with the gamma aminoboric acid receptors, the gamma, by stimulating all those benzodiazepine, receptors. So in addition, your progesterone also act as a respiratory stimulant, and it has also been used to treat mild obstructive sleep apnea, people who don't sleep well. So the effect of estrogen on our sleep structure is complex, is just complex, and it has a wide range of effects that it will have on us. So all those grammar, we might not be able to understand them, but summarily and generally speaking, when your estrogen and your progesterone are falling or erratic, they are up and down, it will actually affect your sleep. Then another issue, relationship between hormone and sleep disorder, is your melatonin. Okay, your melatonin plays a major role in your cardiac rhythm, especially when you want to sleep, and also in maintaining your sleep, and especially your block arousal mechanism. So these effects help to keep human sleeping all night. So when your melatonin level declines with aging, okay, because your melatonin naturally declines when you're aging, then your melatonin level will also decrease because of menopause. And then this will also keep decreasing and decreasing over the years. So that's why the older you get, the less sleep, good sleep that you can have. In fact, they did some studies and they found out that the melatonin level in postmenopausal women with insomnia were much lower than people who are in perimenopausal season. So what do you do? Some of the supplements you take, some of the sleep things you take must also help to boost your melatonin level. Then the fourth, and also one of the most dangerous, and the one that you just you have control over it, because you just have to help yourself, is your mood disorder. Remember that one of the major symptoms of menopause is mood disorder, mood swing, irritability, and things like that. So mood disorders such as anxiety, depression, mood swings are all associated with sleep disorder, especially in postmenopausal women. So when you have difficulty falling asleep, it's because you're thinking, you're anxious about so many things, you're irritated about life, you're irritated about people around you, or you're getting inadequate sleep because also of the pressure that you're going through. And when those things accumulate, they can cause secondary diseases that you didn't plan for. All right. So also, in addition, when you have hot flushes, you are more likely to also have depression. You see, these symptoms are interwoven, and one will go on to affect the other one. As it's affecting the other one, that one is coming up, and as it's coming up, it's going back to the one that started it to affect it more. So if you're having like hot flushes will give you sleep disorder. Sleep disorder will give you anxiety and irritability. And when you're having anxiety and irritability, you don't sleep well. Okay, it comes back to sleep disorder, hypes it again. You go around the circle, you come back, as you're coming back, it hypes it again. God will help us women. God will help us. I prayed for us women so much today that God in his infinite mercy will heal us, and God will give us that grace to go through this life, not suppressing menopausal symptoms and all the things that come with it. God will help us in Jesus' name. So when you go through all this depression and hot flushes, it will affect your sleep will affect it, and it goes round and round. But I say, it's not your portion, it's not my portion when we take the right steps that we are supposed to take. And that's why we are going to look at natural solutions for sleep disorder. Hello, Beatrice. How are you? Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome. Did I share? Yes, I think I shared it. I think I said share, and I shared. All right. I want to be sure. All right. So we're going to go through the natural remedies for menopausal sleep disorder. And then we also look at some supplements that can help you. And then I'm going to tell you about the bang, bang, bang. And I'm going to post the bang, bang, bang. I hope I'll be able to post it here. I don't know. If I don't, I'll do it after I finish. Okay. So, first natural remedy that you need is to follow a regular sleep schedule. We men, we need to talk to ourselves. Follow a regular sleep schedule. Go to sleep and get up at the same time every day. Trying to, a lot of us, we just live our life. We allow things to move us. When you wake up in the morning, you don't even have your to-do list. You don't even have what you're doing, especially for stay-at-home moms, those housewives like me, don't mind me, I'm a business tycoon, but I just do it from home. And that's why I'm saying that I'm raising global influencers. And if you want to join me, chat me on my WhatsApp number +234. My WhatsApp number is, let me just put it down. My WhatsApp number is +234 +234 703 515 1642. Okay, +234 703 515 1642. So you can chat me if you want to become a global influencer, so that you don't stay idle at home, so that you make the money that makes you happy, so that you touch lives that will make you happy, so that you use your hobbies, your talents. You will use your passion to help people all over the world, and not just helping people, but also making money with it. Hello, Obi, how are you? Good evening. Good evening, Obi. Hello, Blessed Ijoma. How are you? Good evening. You're all welcome to this evening's broadcast. Incidentally, I have a lot of Igbos with me online today. Ruth is Igbo, Chibuzo is Igbo, Obi is Igbo, Blessed Ijoma is Igbo. Wow, it's like the Igbos are winning today. All right, okay. So the second thing you need to do is to avoid napping in the late afternoons or evening. Remember, for those of us who are in my WhatsApp group, I think yes, my WhatsApp group, or I think I also posted something like that on Facebook. Okay, if you're also on my Facebook page, you would have seen it. Taking a nap is very, very good. Siesta is very, very good, but don't take your siesta late evening. If you take your siesta late evening, it will have a negative effect on your sleep. Okay, it will keep you awake late into the night. But if you have your siesta early, then you would have also done some work, moved all these your muscles and your activities, so that you'll be able to sleep at night. So that's the second remedy. Number one, follow a regular sleep schedule. Know when you sleep. Are you sleeping around 9? Sleep around 9. Make sure you count your 8 hours: 9 to 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you wake up around 5 a.m. Okay, you make it your sleeping routine every day. Or you decide, oh no, 9 is too early for me, it's 10. You sleep at 10, then you wake up by 6 a.m. Make it your sleeping routine. Okay, all right. Then number 2 is to avoid taking evening naps. Take your naps in the early afternoons. Okay, take your nap in the early afternoons, and then develop, like I said, a bedtime routine. Okay, what is your routine before you sleep? That's number 3 remedy. You need to develop a bedtime routine. Do you just read a book before you sleep? Or do you listen to a music just before you sleep? Or do you have a warm bath? Or do you pray in tongues like me? I pray in tongues until I sleep off. I pray, first of all, when I lie down, I do my daily thanksgiving, thanking God for how the day has gone. And then I start praying in tongues, and then I sleep. You need that bedtime routine. Okay, you need that routine. It will help you. And then you try not to watch television, use your phone or your computer just before you sleep. Make sure you drop it, and then now go on your bedtime routine, because the light from these devices like your phone, television, may make it difficult for you to sleep off. Some people, their routine is to put television on and they sleep off. When you sleep off like that, you find out that you're having some business dreams of the things you just finished watching in the night, and it can actually make you to wake up, and then you're not sleeping very, very well after that. Okay, all right. Now, keep your bedroom at a comfortable temperature. depending on how the weather, the outside weather or your is, you make your room temperature very well, okay? Not too hot, not too cold, but just good enough for you to sleep. Then the next thing is to exercise. Regular exercise time is very, very good, especially if you have it some hours before your sleep, okay? You can decide to take evening walk. If you have an evening walk, it will help you to sleep better. You can decide to do an evening dance, okay? You and your husband, you can do evening dance, okay, before you sleep and things like that. Then also, another thing you must do is to avoid eating large meals. Please, I beg of us women, what gives all this visceral fat we're talking about? You say, oh, I've done everything, my tummy is still big. When you will eat after 7 p.m., why won't your tummy be big? Okay? Stay away from large meals before bedtime. And then also caffeine. All the tea that has caffeine, coffee with caffeine, chocolate with caffeine, don't take them in the night. And then also remember that alcohol will not help you if you want to sleep. Make sure you're not taking alcohol just before you sleep. Now, let's take peradventure, you're already in it, you're already having this sleep disorder. What do you do about it? Then you will need, like I said, exercise. Exercise will help you. Okay? Make sure you exercise very well and make sure you take the supplements that can help you. And I have some supplements here that are very, very fantastic that can help with sleep disorder. Okay? It will just make those sleep disorder to run away, far away from you. I have them here, and I'm going to be talking about them one by one to tell you what they will do for you. Okay, so blossom tea. Blossom tea is non-caffeinated tea. There's no caffeine in our blossom tea, and it has a combination of so many natural vegetables. I can read them out for you. It has cinnamon, it has orange peel, it has cloves, it has blackberry leaf, it has allspices. There's a vegetable called allspices. It has fennel, it has ginger, it has aloe blossom. These are aloe vera gel, the blossom of it, the flower of it, and it has chamomile, okay? And they are very, very good for you without any calorie. This is zero calorie. So even for people who want to lose weight, it's a very, very fantastic way to lose weight. Okay, okay, and again, it has beautiful aroma. Okay, you can take it hot, you can take it cold. It actually helps to calm you down, and it has this natural brew of leaves and herbs and spices, okay? And it helps to soothe you. Very, very delicious, warm, and it can also be taken with ice cold. This is one of my secrets of, what delivered me from sleepless nights. I used to have serious sleep disorder, and I mean serious one. We can finish going to bed, my husband and myself, he will just stay there, he's snoring away. I will be awake from that 9 p.m. we laid down, 2 a.m. counting, and I'll just be wide awake like this. No sleep will not come. But this was what delivered me from it. Taking blossom sleep tea every night really delivered me. I don't take it again, okay? I only take it out of pleasure or when I've done so much work and I need to sleep without turning. That's when I take blossom tea. So what does it do to you? It helps increase that your rapid eye movement sleep time. It just helps to increase that your deep sleep time, okay? That's what this blossom tea does for you. And then another one which I now is my favorite now, because it's a lovely drink that I love, is our blossom tea, okay? It has all the benefits of blossom tea. It has like 90.7% of aloe vera, no added preservative. It also supports your healthy digestion, like people who want to deworm. This blossom bits and peaches is very, very good if you want to cleanse your system and deworm naturally, okay? It promotes your immune system, healthy immune system. It has cranberry, and cranberry also supports urinary system, okay? For people who are having any urinary kind of issue, aloe bits and peaches will help you. It has cranberries, and it's a very, very refreshing drink. See, That's my own. Opened since. I love it a lot. I just drink it every night now. All right. So the next supplement that can actually help is our royal jelly. Royal jelly contains natural, potent fatty acids, mineral salts, amino acids, vitamins that will support your health and wellness. Okay. It also helps to boost your immune system, boosts your energy level, promotes longevity. You know, Queen Mother, this is Queen Mother's food that makes her to live so long. So it's also an anti-aging supplement, okay? It stabilizes your blood level, regulates your hormone. Very, very good for menopausal women because it actually handles hot flushes, okay? And even for men also, it's also very good for prostate health. And for people who are having period pain, menstrual pain, royal jelly is also very, very good for them. It helps reduce stress and depression, maintains your blood level and cholesterol level, and also helps with liver issue. Royal jelly is one supplement every woman 40 and above must have. It helps anti-aging, it helps you with all these things that I have mentioned. And then also we have our B12. B12 is another supplement that is very, very good for you. It helps to maintain a healthy homocyst level, essential energy production, also contribute to cognitive function. People who have issues with cognition, okay, like their brain have issue, is very, very good for you. All right, so these are all the supplements that can help if you're already having sleep disorder. Get them, sleep well. If you don't sleep well, high blood pressure will be a secondary disease following it. If you don't sleep well, depression will be another secondary disease following it. If you don't sleep well, diabetes will follow because you just wake up eating whatever you don't like. So all these supplements are very, very good for you, and they are going at very, very good percent discount. Just chat me on my WhatsApp number. And then finally, to announce today before we go through our conclusion, there is something coming up. I know you will not see it from here. It's my birthday season. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, my birthday is round the corner. And we are going to be having a lot of gifts for Aging with Grace fans, Aging with Grace friends, Aging with Grace customers. Lots and plenty gifts are coming your way. Clap for me, oh, because I'm just giving back to you this season. So we're having a raffle draw, okay? That's what I have just put here. We are having a raffle draw season. You might not be able to see it, but that raffle draw is so good. I came down this time so that it can reach everybody. We're going to have that draw on my birthday, 25th of November. Come November, in like let's call it like 2 months time. Okay, it's going to be like 2 months time, so I'm giving you enough time so that nobody will say, hey, it came suddenly, I did not hear it, no time, no money. You have this month end, you have October month end, and you still have November. And it's very, very easy. It's not going to cost you much. Just buy your product. Okay? Buy your product starting from now, worth 30,000 and above, and you will start getting your raffle number. Okay, we're going to do it like number. So if you buy, but you have to buy at least 30 in one invoice. Let's put it that way. 30,000 at once. So if you buy 30,000, you can buy 30,000, which is 300. You have 10 numbers, and those numbers are going to be reshuffled, and then we do raffle tickets. And the star prize is a deep freezer. Wow! We are going to be giving away deep freezers. We're going to be giving away yam pounder so that you will not be using mortar to be pounding your yam. We're going to be giving away, wow, many home appliances. Okay, so keep buying, keep winning, keep buying, keep winning. So it's starting right now. Okay, for those of you who are live with me, I'm going to stop very soon, and then I'm going to post it so that you can start buying. You know, there's one woman in America. When we did the last raffle draw, she won herself very large screen TV. Okay, that was I teamed up with so many groups to do that one, and then another person won 2 million naira. I'm not teaming up with anybody. This one is Aging with Grace. So our star prize this time around is a deep freezer. Okay, and then you get the cash equivalent. if you don't want the deep freezer, you get the cash equivalent. So let's start buying from now till November. If you buy 30,000 at once, it has to be one invoice. Not that you buy small to 30,000. Buy 30,000 one, buy another 30,000 two, buy another 30,000 three. Or if you buy 60,000, it is two numbers. If you buy 90,000 at once, it is three numbers. If you buy 120,000, it is four numbers. Okay, so just go ahead and go ahead. But don't forget that I have already talked to us today about several factors and changes that affect us during menopause that may affect our sleep, okay? And remember, I said there are solutions to it, which I have already shared with you. You can go and watch this video if you're just starting now. Make sure you manage your sleep. Make sure you sleep very well. Make sure you sleep so that you don't allow secondary diseases to come your way. I love you all. I'm going to see you on Wednesday. We're going to be cooking on Wednesday. I will show you how you can use your oats, normal oats, to do some beautiful cookies that will not take you time. Thank you for joining me today. See you on Wednesday. And make sure you chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642 to get all your supplements. And if you want to become a global influencer for me to coach you, you still chat me on my WhatsApp number. And if you want to get your product, to get your ticket, still chat me on my WhatsApp number +234 703 515 1642. Love you all. Bye.